594, number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
Grumman 594, number 1, clear to land, request short approach.
594, short approach approved, wind 320 at 12.
Short approach approved, Grumman 594.
No crosswind today.
Not bad.
Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 2407, November, ready, runway 31, Dumbarton right departure.
Cessna 2407, November, Palo Alto Tower, runway 31, cleared for takeoff, correction, cleared for takeoff and right Dumbarton or right 45 to Hayward is approved.
Oh, he remembers. Clear for takeoff, runway 31, 2407, November. I almost said 10 Charlie right there. Okay, nobody on final, looks clear.
Fully right.
Okay, full rich, flaps up, landing lights on, strobe on. Find this thing, center.
A little bit to the right, right for crosswind.
Okay.
There you go.
There's this guy. Come on, center. Go.
This 804 traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles. Appears to be maneuvering or
and rotate.
Southwest, altitude indicated 2,100.
Oh, don't get too slow.
Yeah, just retrim.
Palo Alto Tower, Skyhawk 669er Tango Whiskey is ready for takeoff. Okay, 669er Tango Whiskey, Palo Alto Tower, pull up and hold short of runway 31, landing traffic. Hold short 31, 9er Tango Whiskey. 894 traffic, 12 moving 1 o'clock, opposite direction, half a mile, altitude indicated 2,200, suggests 10 degrees to the left. 894. 894, resume on navigation, traffic no factor, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, thanks for all 894.
Okay, that's better.
Go ahead and we'll climb it up to 2,000 feet.
Okay, 2,000?
Yeah.
Aren't we gonna hit the Bravo class?
What altitude is the Bravo at?
Oh, I think it's 2,500. Okay.
Yep. Thinking though.
This is 9er Tango Whiskey, runway 31, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 31, 9er Tango Whiskey. Grumman 594, turn left at Bravo, left on Zulu, contact ground, 125.0.
Left on Bravo, left on Zulu, contact ground, Grumman 594.
Palo Alto Tower 5016 Charlie, ready for departure 31, right Dumbarton departure. 9er Tango Whiskey, left Dumbarton, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 9er Tango Whiskey. 501 Charlie, Palo Alto Tower, runway 31, line
Alright, clear right.
Okay, line up and wait.
Yeah.
12
Right.
runway 31.
You gonna follow this Dumbarton?
Yeah.
Change approved, Hayward Tower 120.2. 120.2, good day, 06.
Keep climbing.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I'm so used to 1,500.
That's good.
I wasn't even thinking.
Obviously, I want to get us enough altitude so we can do our stalls.
Position, verify information, Foxtrot, and idem. Roger that. Trooper Cub 83449 at Leslie Salt, finish station Foxtrot. Hayward Airport information, Delta 2254 Zulu, wind 240 at 9er, visibility 10. Okay, sky clear, temperature 22.
Right down mark. Let's get
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go hit between that gap?
Yeah.
Right traffic, runway 31. Right traffic, 31, 449, thank you.
You know why I also don't like going to 1,500?
Hi.
Because everyone else goes at 1,500.
Oh, really? Over here, we're always at 1,000.
Look at everyone's at 1,500.
Uh-huh.
You go to 2,000 because they're all afraid. But if you're still 500 feet below the Bravo and you're going to be away from everybody.
Okay, I like that idea.
Be a little bit different on
Yeah.
altitudes. You can hold your altitude for a second longer here.
Yeah.
So like when I come back from Livermore, I like going at 2,500. You know why? Everybody and their mother is going 3,500 this way.
I see. Okay. So let me climb a little bit more and get that 2,500 exactly.
Well, 2,500 where's the Bravo is, right?
Oh, you want to be a little bit before.
You want to be like 2,000.
Okay.
But now we're in the next one. So bring it up to 3,000 now, because now the Bravo's at 4,000.
Oh, okay. We'll go up to 3,000.
Supercode 449er, right base entry available if you'd like. Right base.
Hey, look, so all these airplanes that we were at 1,500, we'd be going head to head with. But now we're 1,000 feet above them.
Okay, I didn't see this guy. Did you see this guy?
He's 3,000 feet above you.
Oh, okay.
He was an airliner going to San Francisco. You won't see him. So, while I spend some time on slow flight and power off stalls, I actually do this. What I do with my students is I take them out when they're having troubles with flares.
Okay.
Because you're in a spot where you're still trying to get that feeling, right? You're trying to get that feeling, kind of like I said, kind of in your butt. You want to feel that sinking sensation. Well, what people don't realize, and a lot of instructors don't really talk about very much, is that all these maneuvers that you spend so much time doing, slow flight, steep turns, and power, those are basically precursors to learning how to land. And at that point, you're not quite there yet to be getting some of those feelings, but now you are. There's 3,000.
Okay.
So what I want to do with you is I want to show you that slow flight in a power off stall is an actual landing. But I want you to take some key points from what we're taking from this. So my controls for a second.
Okay.
My controls. I'm going to bring it into slow flight, right? Just like we would.
Okay.
Ops 10. And the down one, so power, what do we use? 15 or 17? What do you guys use?
Usually about 1,700.
Okay, so I'm using the 15 just to do it a little, expedite the process. About 20 degrees, we're in the wide arc. Full flaps. Now, do you notice how the airplane, look at the horizon out there on the right. Do you see how the horizon is just kind of hanging out there, right?
Right.
So this is like normal approach speed. We're at like 60 knots. A little bit slow, but we'll correct for that. This is what the approach looks like a normal flight. But when you come down for the flare, you're saying, I'm having trouble feeling, right? I'm having trouble feeling that process. So when I come in over the runway and I go to that transition point, and I'm slowly pulling the power back, where are you looking?
Looking way out in the distance.
Look at the horizon. Now look at the nose. The nose.
Oh, yeah, I can see it go up a little bit.
It just comes up a little bit. That's
up.
That's where I want to be. Right about there. That's the flare. Now right here, you should hear that stall horn prior to touching down the ground. We don't need to take it to the full stall. But what I'm saying is, now look at the nose goes when I go power in.
Okay.
So the whole point is to feel that pitch. Feel how much, like the other day you were saying, well, how much pull do I need to put in there?
Okay.
I don't want you to think about how much pull. I want you to think about where the nose is on the horizon. Which
I'm going down at this pitch right here.
That's a stall, but you're going down at a pitch like this. This is like a normal descent. This is about 500 feet per minute, 3-degree glide path.
Okay.
That's a normal pitch.
Okay.
So when you bring the nose up to a flare, here's level. That's level right there. That's flare. And if you go too fast, what will happen? You'll gain altitude.
Okay.
And you don't want to do that either. So let me bring you back up.
Okay, so
Bring it back so you can how do you feel it?
So right now we're on an approach right here. We got that.
Right now we're pretty much level. Right? So your controls.
Okay.
So now hand on the throttle. So bring the power back to like 1,500. And the nose naturally wants to drop. That's okay.
I just let it drop.
Yeah, just let it drop a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Now, like we're coming up over the runway, bring it back to idle. See the nose drops more. Bring the nose up to a level.
Okay. So right there is divided into lower
A
level.
little bit higher.
A little bit higher.
Level's there.
Oh, right there.
Then now pull the power to idle.
Idle.
And hold the nose. See the nose wants to drop. Don't let it drop. Don't let it drop. That's what happens.
I see.
Okay, looking at the traffic.
Higher. Where we need to where I had it. Right there. That's the attitude that you want.
Confirm
Okay.
to land.
Bring it to a stall. Bring it to a stall. It's okay. Just hold the nose up. I want you to feel it. Do you feel it sinking?
Yeah.
Hold it higher. Your nose is still low. That's where you need your nose. Okay, there's stall, full power. Lower the nose.
Okay, so a little bit, one more time.
Yeah, bring it to the right here. Get out of the way of people's way. Actually, you're fine. You can do one more.
Okay.
So bring it back like you're coming on the approach.
Okay.
Power
So I'll
down.
bring it up to about 1,800.
Yeah, 1,700.
Okay, so
So we're, and then show a descent rate.
Okay.
So you're showing like a normal descent, a little bit more.
A bit more?
It's about 2 compass widths below the horizon.
Okay.
Now,
right there.
Okay, good. So now we're pretending we're coming off to a flare.
Okay.
So you bring the power back.
Bring the power back all the way back.
All the way back. Don't let the nose drop.
Okay.
Let it kind of come up, hold it level, a little higher. All the way off. Now start to flare. A little higher, a little higher. Nose, want to see that cowling up on that horizon. That's
there.
where you want. Now you feel it sinking. It's sinking. You can see it.
I can see it, but not quite feeling it.
You're not quite feeling it? Okay, full power. Recover, watch yourself with that. When you pull that power, all that torque comes back.
Right.
So right rudder. Make a right turn, lower the nose a little bit. It's very subtle. It's not like you get this smack on your butt. It's like you kind of feel it sinking a little bit.
I don't feel
The sinking.
the sinking sensation.
So roll out here. We'll go this way.
Aircraft information call for Palo Alto.
I'm out a little bit.
No, we're good right here. 2500.
Okay, bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring the power back.
Yeah, just like you're coming, do 1700, just
so
like we
we're
did.
gonna do 1700.
Channel descent.
Here.
We're descending for the runway. Everything is great. Okay, now we're coming over the transition point. Power starts to come.
Move the power.
Power comes all the way off.
And I'm gonna pull.
Gently go to level. That's about level. Now go to flare. You can feel it. It's starting to drop. It is dropping. Hold it up higher, higher. Don't let see as you slow, more back pressure is needed. That's when you should touch down. Right when you hear that horn. Full power. Right when you get to that flare and you hear the horn, that's when you should touch the ground.
Okay.
Try one more time.
Okay.
Power comes back to 17.
So I'm gonna bring back my power here.
Yeah, bring it 17 like you're descending for the runway again.
Okay.
You come
Right
17.
there.
Yep.
So right there.
Okay, now we're coming to the transition point. Power slowly comes back to idle. Go to level.
We're gonna level this guy.
And then as it starts to slow, you gently, don't let it, you want it to climb. Bring it up. Yep. Hold it at that flare attitude. Hold it. Hold it. A little more. A little more. You can feel it kind of slowly dropping. And that's when you should touch down. Go full power. But you see how what I'm doing is I'm changing your focal point. Your focal point is moving. Sometimes when you're landing. Sometimes you still look at it, and sometimes you look to the end.
Okay.
Alright, let's turn around.
This way?
Yeah, make a left turn. 180.
Ready for takeoff, close pass. Citaro passenger, Romeo Palo Tower, code traffic 1831, clear for takeoff.
Still don't quite feel it?
Not the sinking.
Not the sinking?
Not the sinking. I don't.
You'll feel it more when we're closer to the ground.
But I have a different sight now.
Right.
I'm looking at the nose to be a little bit higher.
You're looking at the horizon. You're looking at the end of the runway. Because the only way you can determine where your pitch is on the horizon is looking to the end of the runway, or looking at that horizon.
Palo Tower, Skylane 262, Charlie.
All right, roll out here.
2,200 with golf.
All right. Get the power to 1700 again. I'll try it one more time.
Okay.
Straight in, 31, 262, Charlie Lima.
Normal descent rate.
Right about
normal descent.
Right.
It's about 2 compasses. The horizon should be about right here.
Right there.
Yeah, that's where the horizon should be. Okay, good. And we're coming over the transition point, over the threshold markers. Power slowly comes back to idle. And your pitch starts to change to a level.
Hold it.
Just wait for it, and you can feel it'll start to sink, and then that's your key to start pulling back harder. Now pitch higher. That's your flare attitude right there. Hold there. As you slow down, the pitch actually increases. There you go. Good. Full power. And do a full cleanup. Bring your flaps up now. 1 notch. And you can keep your descent rate coming. Bring it down to 1,200 feet.
Okay. And then bring everything up.
Yep.
Initial contact advised, yeah, Echo.
Go straight ahead. Hayward's right there.
Hayward Airport information, Echo 2354 Zulu, wind 27011, visibility 1.
Right down the runway.
Clear. Temperature 21, dew point 11.
Stay in.
Altimeter 3008.
Here, keep going down 1,200 feet. Watch your power. RPM's level.
You want to go at 1200?
Yeah.
Tango, Northern California, further information available on HIWAS.
Now pull your power back a little bit.
Service frequency.
Please keep it in the green arc.
Initial contact advised, yeah, Echo.
Alright, we got Echo.
was the Echo, right?
Yep. Keep going straight. We're going to go straight in, number 28 left. What I like to do is I like you to get that feeling in really the sight picture, and then I like to take you right there.
Okay.
And I want you to basically do the exact same thing you just did. If it helps. Sometimes it does. I mean, I can't guarantee it.
I have a different sight picture, so I'm going to think about the sight picture.
Right.
The sensation of the falling is not happening
Right.
for me yet, so I don't.
It's very, very subtle.
Yeah.
It's not like falling. It's more like the way you can feel it in your seat. You can kind of feel it getting a little bit light. You can feel it getting heavy. Down to 1200.
Okay.
You can keep the power up so we can get there. What was it, Echo?
Echo, yeah.
Hayward Tower, Cessna 2407 November. We're 8 miles to the southeast inbound for the option with Echo.
Cessna 2407 November, Hayward Tower, make straight in, runway 2 left, report a 3 mile final.
Straight into left, report 3 mile, final 07 November.
Do you want your sun visor?
No, I don't need it right now.
Oh, okay.
So right now we're 7.4 miles.
Whiskey Alpha, 10 miles from the south, with information Delta for full stop.
Okay, I'm going to start leveling off here.
Yeah, looks good.
I can see San Francisco straight in.
That's Oakland.
Oh, yeah,
San
okay, you're right,
Francisco.
yeah. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Hayward Tower, Saratoga 85.
Has he taken you on the Bay Tour yet?
We did.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
And with information Delta for 5 miles from the south for full stop.
Saratoga 857 Whiskey Alpha, Hayward Tower, thanks for your patience, controller change was in progress. Make left traffic, runway 28 left, Port Toll Plaza.
Left traffic, towards left, via Toll Plaza, that's Gaza.
34 uniform, contact ground, point 4.
That it right here?
That's it.
3 Papa Victor, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, 733 Papa Victor.
November 047, verify you're requesting pattern work.
Also, if you ever get lost trying to find Hayward, if you follow,
047.
see where over the train tracks right now?
Yeah, doing this one.
If you follow the train tracks, it'll run you right into final. You'll see it.
Although it's moving away though. It eventually comes back.
What's that? The
train track is moving
Well,
away.
the straight one.
November, verify requesting pattern work.
Affirmative 07 November.
007 November, I didn't catch that transmission, say again.
I'm sorry, affirmative. We are requesting pattern work for 07 November.
There's two.
07 November, roger, runway 28 left, cleared for the option, left close traffic approved.
28 left, clear for the option, left close traffic approved 07.
That's where we're heading, right?
Yep, that's it.
Whiskey Alpha.
See, there's two train tracks. The main one, the straight.
Oh, this one. I thought that was a road. That's a train track.
Traffic in
Okay. So turn left here.
Yep, go see the final. Do the runway.
Whiskey Alpha, roger, can you accept runway 28 right for landing, or are you requesting runway 28 left?
No, no problem. Straight right, I can use that Gaza.
So we're
Whiskey
have
Alpha.
The big one.
Roger, can you verify you said you did have the Cessna traffic in sight?
Having Cessna inside, just landing 7 Gaza.
7 Whiskey Alpha, roger, turn base behind that
Okay.
traffic, change to runway
I'm gonna
28
start
right,
slowing
runway
down.
28 right, clear to land.
Sorry, what?
gonna start slowing down.
Yep.
November 3 Papa Victor, turn right, taxiway Bravo, cross runway 28 right at Bravo, contact ground point 4.
Cross 28 right at Bravo and contact ground point 4, 733
On the
Bravo.
runway. I got two runways here.
I'm gonna bring my first flap.
Sounds good.
November 07 November, traffic heading to your left on left base for the payload runway will pass behind you, Saratoga.
Traffic.
Roger, he looks like he's ahead of us for 07 November.
07 November, Fernando, he has been instructed to pass behind you. Break, November 7 Whiskey Alpha, verify you have the traffic heading to your right in sight.
Holy cow.
Alright, just kick on this side.
Saratoga 7 Whiskey Alpha, Hayward Tower, howdy here.
Traffic inside on my 3 o'clock position, 7
November 07 November, foot traffic, make a right 360 immediately.
Right 360 immediately, 07 over.
07 Whiskey Alpha, and wanted to verify, you said you did have traffic in sight when I initially called you for the traffic, correct?
Yes, was traffic on the runway, sorry, 7
07 Whiskey Alpha, roger, understand, runway 28 right, clear to left.
2 right, clear to left, sorry, 7
I don't think that guy understood it.
November 07 November, altitude 360, runway 28 left, clear for the option, left close traffic approved.
Right 28 left, clear for the option, left close traffic approved, 07 over.
I knew he wasn't. I could tell by in his voice that he was going to cut us off. He was moving faster than we were, so he thought that the traffic that was on short final was us.
I see.
But he didn't get it. And then when I saw him right here, I was like, yeah. That's why I told him, I see traffic on the inside of us, on the base. Or you can pull the power back again. Get yourself reestablished.
Tower Cessna 386 for Quebec, holding short 28 left. Like to remain as a pattern.
Cessna 3860 Quebec Hayward Tower, roger, traffic on a 1.5 mile final Cessna. No delay, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, 64 Quebec.
November 07 November, traffic departing prior to arrival, would you and you the pattern Cessna?
Traffic inside, 07 over.
07 November, roger, and thanks for your help with the 360, I appreciate it.
No worries.
07 Whiskey Alpha, turn right at taxiway Foxtrot, contact ground point 4.
Bring the power back? Yeah,
Yeah.
back like 1500 calls.
Make the bleed some speed here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Notch in, there you go.
Nice.
Just dump them.
Okay, so I'm looking at, this is a good angle right here?
Yep, it's a normal descent rate. Another good
right
angle is, it's like right here, right? So the runway should be right, my fingers should kind of be right underneath the runway numbers. That's kind of the pitch I always pitch for. Gonna need a little more power. Pitch the nose down. See, you like to bring the nose up early. Keep coming down. Okay, so your pitch is up here. You need to be down there. You're pitching to aim to. You're basically pitching to aim to land halfway down the runway, which is fine. You got a long runway here, but Palo Alto won't be a problem. Okay, keep coming. Keep coming. Look at the runway. Out here, still high. Keep coming down. You're 100 feet high. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, now look to the end and do your thing that we just did. You're level. Keep it level because you're still high. Pull the power to idle. Hold it. Look to the end. Hold it up. There you go. See where the pitch is?
Yeah!
That's where your pitch needs to be.
Nice.
And go, full power. Just remember, you gotta do those things you gotta pull the power back. Otherwise it doesn't work.
Runway 28 left,
Rotate, rotate, rotate.
Clear for the option 386 for Quebec.
Hey.
Yeah, don't pitch wildly. Wild man.
Did I just let go of that one? Is that what caused that?
What's that?
Did I let go and that's why it dropped?
It might have. Did you have a bunch of trim? Did you have to hold a lot of forward pressure?
No, I was trying to trim with no pressure at all.
Hold the nose up. You're climbing at 74. 74. You're climbing at 90 knots. You want to climb at 74.
60 Quebec, squawk altitude.
They're taking out very shallow and fast. Remember, it's 600 feet here, right? 650.
Altitude is clocking is inoperative at some point.
Roger, and verify the call sign is 64 Quebec or 60 Quebec?
64 Quebec.
This engine has a lot more power because normally when I pull all the way in,
64 Quebec, roger.
I know.
it doesn't go.
Once your trolley's in peace.
Cessna 07 November, number 2, follow Cessna, head on downwind, turning left base, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Number 228 left, clear for the option, traffic in sight for 07 November.
This guy has a lot more power.
Most of them do. I'm telling you, once your trolley's the dog of the fleet.
Okay.
But we're gonna not pull our power because their traffic's right over here. So
See it.
we want to extend just a tad. Make sure you don't fly away from the runway though.
Yeah.
Don't get too far away.
Back to, what am I saying? I'm heading towards those
You see that
campus
little,
right here.
yeah, you see that little key, the mountaintop? Head peak. Good for that. Way out there is a little peak. It's kind of brown. That works out very well.
Okay, that's a good site. That's a good picture site. Let me.
Then when you turn base, you're going to turn towards Mount Diablo off your left. Look on the left wingtip, you'll see Mount Diablo.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for Macy's when I turn.
Don't look at Macy's. Look at a point way in the distance. Alright, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, so let me slow down.
I would turn first because you're pretty far out.
Okay.
We're going to show up on about a mile, 2 mile final, and we're already at 600 feet, right? Is it Mount Diablo?
I'm gonna aim for that guy. Okay.
Alright. Roll on Mount Diablo. Pull the power. You can pull the power. You're not
Power
so high. Yeah. I think a 1500 is probably going to work the best.
Let me put one flat.
Alright.
Up to about 1700.
And turn.
Turn here.
Don't overshoot. There you go. Good man.
Oh. I can bring the next down.
Yep, looks good.
Oh, thank you.
Wish I had a marker. I usually put a marker right here, and that's where I want your runway pitch. I want the numbers right where that mark is. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Just keep coming towards the runway, because you tend to like to flare really high. You
okay,
like to try
so
to.
me,
You're just rounding out early.
Okay, let me see if I could discipline myself so I don't pull too early.
You control.
Right now.
So you control your altitude with power. So if you need a little more power, bring like 1700 in now. There you go. Now control your pitch. Hold your center line. Watch your power's jumping up a little bit, so watch it. Pitch coming down, so you like to kind of, so you're starting to round out already. Look at the numbers, don't look at the runway, do not look at the lights. Look at the runway. You don't want to land before the runway, but you want to land on the threshold or beyond. Or past the threshold, I mean. Your aiming point is for the threshold. Keep coming. Good, keep coming.
64 Quebec number 2.
Keep coming, you'll see the threshold markers. Whoop, they'll open up. Then start gently transitioning, pulling power at the same time. So you kind of, you're a little late on the power, gentle. Pull the power to idle. Things level. Good, wait for it. Not yet, you're still a little high. As it starts to drop, do you feel a drop?
64 Quebec, verify runway 2 left, clear for the option.
Hold it, there you go, hold it back. Don't let it drop. Flaps are coming up, full power. Now that drop was a little bit more intense because we were kind of high. You want to make it so it's a very gentle drop for your passengers.
Okay.
Okay, rotate. You definitely got the pitch down. You see how you got the pitch? You're pitching every time.
Huh?
Now we're just trying to get you that. So what happens is now it's a little piece of the nugget, right? So you got the pitch. Now you got to do everything else. Whereas you're not pulling the power back. Keep the power full. We're climbing. Right, 74 knots.
Okay.
You got a lot of trim in there. Here, help yourself here. Help me help you. So as you come into the transition, your power slowly starts to come back to idle. Doesn't need to go chopping, but remember, the slower you go, the less pitch change you have to make all at once. If you just chop it all at once, guess where the nose is going to go?
It's going to drop.
It's going to drop really fast. So do it slowly. Just kind of feed it out slowly so you have a stabilized approach all the way to the runway.
Okay.
Roll out. There, on your spot.
So you're saying I can climb higher than 10 degrees with this plane if I put it on power?
You're pitching for an airspeed. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Someone was talking to me.
Cessna 07 November number 2, follow traffic, short final.
Number 2, 28 left, 07 number traffic set.
I can just, what speed am I going to be going for when on the climb?
On the climb, you should be looking for VY, 74 to 80.
So as long as I'm 80, I can let this guy pitch as high as he wants.
Go for it. As long as you're not at like 20, beyond 25 degrees, you need parachutes. It won't go that high. All right, you're being the numbers. You're number 1 now.
Okay.
Power, bring it back.
Bring it back to, nope, too much. I want it about 1700 right
Good.
here. Bring my first 10 degrees.
Yep.
And I'm going to make my left turn here.
Sounds good. And start your descent, too. You're thinking too much inside the box, you engineers. Yeah. I'm pitching to perfectly 10 degrees. I'm like, no. Alright, gonna have to reduce some more power. 1700 just not doing it. You see, you didn't roll out in your spot. You're just making it one constant turn, flaps 20. Might as well drop them all because you're high. When we level up, when we basically sharpen off our turn a little bit, we square it off, we give ourselves a little bit more time.
I see.
When you're making it one constant turn, you're shortening the distance to the runway. Which, if we had an engine failure, I agree with you. But on a normal day, it just looks sloppy. Pitch for that airspeed. Pitch for 65. You know where the pitch needs to be.
This pitch looks good to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold this pitch.
Looks good. Yeah, hold that pitch until you get down to the transition point. Keep coming down.
Right there.
See, now your pitch is...
I'm pitching up?
Yeah, don't let it do that. You're not low enough yet.
Number 2, follow traffic short final, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Now as you get to the transition, right here, pull some power, pull some power, go to level, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. A little low, see, look where your pitch is. Pitch is gotta be up. Remember, see how you did it very flat that time. So you gotta bring that pitch right to where we showed you. Go for it. Full power. A little bit of right rudder, no brakes. Rotate. Watch your foot position. I can feel you putting a little bit of breakage in there.
Okay.
Make sure your heels are on the floor.
Oh. What was that?
A little gust. I pitch that nose up. Let this thing climb. It wants to climb. You won't get to much farther until it starts slowing down. See what I mean? Look, we're climbing at 1,000 feet per minute, man. You've been climbing at like 500 feet per minute. We're doing like 100 knots on the way out. I'm like, let's climb.
I'm not used to climbing that steep. It's amazing.
Once your Charlie doesn't do that. I'm like,
yeah.
And once your Charlie's a piece of shit. That's why.
Okay.
Level power, 650.
Oh, we're way high.
Remember, why are we going?
November traffic on a 7-mile final for runway 28 left is citation. Would you like to make a short approach to fit inside or extend a follow?
We'll extend a follow for 07 November.
07 November, roger, extend down, report citation traffic now 12 to 11 o'clock and 6 miles in sight, 2,100.
Roger, extending down, we're looking for Falcon 07 November.
Yeah, Hayward Tower, 41 Kilo November, inbound for 28 left.
41 Kilo November, Hayward Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, 1 Kilo November.
Yeah, I don't want to cut the corner. I mean, I'm sure we could have made it, but it's not worth it. He's probably doing like 130 on final.
November 07 November, citation traffic follows now ahead into your left, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 1,500.
Don't have him.
Yeah, we're still looking 07 November.
Traffic.
07 November, roger.
Where is this guy? Should be like right on top of this windshield, just all scratched.
No, this windshield.
Traffic inside for 07 November.
Number 07 November, roger. Caution lake turbulence. Number 2, follow citation. Runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Oh, there he is.
Clear for the option, 07 November.
See him.
Yeah, let him go for a little bit because he's got some wake. I don't want to follow that closely behind him. Technically, we should be above his flight path, but that's going to be kind of hard to do.
Kind of high coming in.
Yeah, he's on the approach.
ILS?
They don't have an ILS here. They have a localizer. That's probably good. Go ahead, search turn. Just giving us making some separation between us and him.
64 Quebec, number 3, follow Cessna, extended downwind, 12 o'clock and 4 miles, 700 indicated.
Okay, let me level off a little bit.
Mount Diablo.
Mount Diablo before I level off.
There you go.
Okay, and then level off.
Yep.
Give us a little bit of a time.
Take a look.
64 Quebec, number 3, follow Cessna on the left base to 3 mile final, 800 indicated, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, number 3. 28, 3 and 3 for Quebec, 28.5.
See, probably 90.
We're still like 3 miles away.
About 2 miles, should I start dumping the flap?
Yeah, 2 miles on a straight in is when you start your power reduction, your flaps full, just like you were on the downwind.
Okay.
November 6-4 Quebec, Tropical Falls now heading to your left, Cessna.
Inside.
November 6-4 Quebec, number 2, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, number 2, 3 and 6 for Quebec,
power.
28.5.
Traffic. Kilo November, turn right, taxiway Foxtrot, cross runway 28 right at Foxtrot, contact ground point 4.
Dalton nose is dry.
Okay, we'll cross the right of Foxtrot and contact ground 1 Kilo November.
More. You can drop the rest here. Power looks like a little bit low.
Pitch the nose up, you're a little fast too, so just pitch the nose up. It'll get your speed under control and it'll get your altitude under control as well. Yeah, maybe a little bit. You're a little low, right?
Huh?
Bring some in. Don't be shy. You'll need it for a second, and then you'll need to bring it back off. Just kind of give you a blip. There you go. Now take it back off. There you go. Just to kind of get you over the hill there. Just think about coming over the runway and leveling off. You know what I mean? Well, left wing down. Fight it. Don't let it push you like that. Alright, start walking some power slowly. Walking. Looking to the end, walking, walking, walking. So you should be at idle by the time you get there. Idle, hold the nose up, look to the end. Oh, too much. See, pulled away. Okay, it's gonna come back down again. Hold it up. Yeah, hold it right there. That's as far as you want to keep holding it?
Oh, not quite.
Kinda doing the,
Yeah.
Let's go, full power. 55, rotate. There you go. Alright, that one what you tend to do is you tend to kind of level off a little early without pulling the power back. So either you got to do them together. They're one fluid motion together. You don't want to be, because what happens is you level off, you still have power, and you're still producing propulsion. What's the airplane going to do? It's going to start climbing. You're also in ground effect, right? So ground effect, what does it do? It gives you reduced drag. So all of a sudden you hit ground effect, and all of a sudden you're floating again. So you have to kind of, the power needs to come back systematically, or otherwise you're just going to go, you're going to hit ground effect, and it's going to push you right back out.
Okay.
Try it again. You see how many landings we've done?
Maybe about 4.
But you know what I love about Hayward is like,
yeah.
Look how many we're just doing, bam, bam, bam. My objective is you get in the cockpit with Erwin tomorrow. He's like, who are you?
Traffic. Oh, I see that jet above us.
That's why we...
07 November, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Straight left, clear for the option, 07 November.
Ah, there's nobody here. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I love Hayward. This is my flare clinic right here. Where I spend a lot of time with students.
Ah, yeah, I can tell I need a lot of time here.
Yeah, everybody does. It's just a good place because it's really quiet. It's huge. So it's different for different, and then when you start perfecting your landings, your flare, that's when I start working on your accuracy as far as crosswind and stuff. And I can move you to the smaller runway right next to it. That's just which is half as narrow. So you look at it, you're like, oh my god. Oh, you're good. You're number 1.
Okay, a little bit more.
No, you're good.
6-4 Quebec, number 2, fall head left downwind, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
And I'm going to
For the option, 28 left, 3 and 6 for
We're going to look for Mount Diablo.
number 2.
And start your descent, right?
Oh, we're climbing.
Yeah. Always choose points. They work much better for you, especially in crosswinds and all sorts of stuff.
The next one?
You can't do that, right? Because you're doing 90 knots.
Holy cow, thank you.
Your power setting's a little high. Now you kind of cut the corner, making it harder on yourself. Hold that nose up. Now go flaps 20. I go full flaps. Probably need to add some power.
Hayward Towers, Bonanza 3030 Sarah. Inbound to land Canyon, and we have that now.
That's good. Now try to keep your wings level. So when it starts to push you, you push right back. Don't let it push you off the side of the runway, because then that also screws you up.
Okay.
See, it's trying to push you a little bit. Don't let it. This looks nice. And don't let it push you to the left. Go back to the right. You gotta be on it. Yeah, hold that left wing down. There you go. It's pushing around you a little bit. Don't worry. Hit the freaking birds. Now, as you get here, start walking a little off, tiny bit. Keep coming. Wait till you get to transition, which is right here. Gently start pulling it off, looking to the end. Level. Just go level. Don't. Now start flaring. Gentle, gentle. Look to the end. Flare higher. There you go. Hold it back up. There you go. Don't give up.
Okay, I thought that was on the ground.
That was good. It did. It hit the ground, but then you bounced.
Oh, I see.
Full power. You're touching down just a little bit premature.
Okay.
Remember when I told you when we did those things we want to rotate? We want to hear that stall horn right before we touch down.
Okay.
So how you do it is you keep it in the air a little bit longer until you hear that horn. Then it comes down and it won't bounce back up. You're just touching down a little fast.
Left turn.
Alright.
Cessna 07 November, caution wake turbulence for a heavy MD-11 on final Oakland, just past south of the field less than a minute ago.
Right, we have inside 07 over. Thanks.
Just keep it a little bit close in.
Oh, close in?
Yeah. I don't want to hit that guy's freaking big turbulence, so that guy will kill you. The MD-11 is, if it's a cargo MD-11, keep turning a little sharper when I get over here. He was going to come in over here.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm trying to stay a little bit shorter.
Okay.
That's what he told you. He was like,
traffic.
Hey. Alright, level off at 650. I don't need to go to idle. Alright, my controls.
Okay.
I want you to monitor this one. I just want you to watch. I want you to see what I'm seeing. Okay, so we're getting a beam in the numbers, right?
For Quebec and caution wake turbulence for a heavy MD-11.
Beam on the numbers?
Alright, the field on
power's coming.
2 minutes ago.
I'm still
Quebec.
I'm just letting it do its own. It's going to want to float up. I'm pushing forward a little bit.
Okay.
And sequence for 07 number.
Say again?
Sequence for 07 number.
Got it.
November 07 November, runway 2 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 07 number.
So I'm turning.
0 Sierra, no need to report, runway 2 right, clear to land, traffic.
And I'm turning, but I'm letting the nose kind of come down, right? I'm not making large changes. There's my spot, right? Flaps 20. This airplane will land itself. It really will. It's such a forgiving airplane.
For Quebec, number 2, follow Cessna, head on left.
Looking at my spot.
Runway 2 left, clear for the option. Traffic 3 mile final for the parallel runway Bonanza.
I just want you to see this one spot.
Clear for the option. Number 2, 28 left.
Making subtle changes, but you see my pitch? Where am I pitching? I'm pitching right for that spot. Full flaps.
You're pitching for the number, right?
Yeah.
Left downwind departure.
64 Quebec, extend downwind 1/2 mile, traffic will depart prior to arrival.
It's like kind of like surfing. You're hitting some bombs.
1/2 mile.
I'm not making much changes, but have I changed my power?
Okay.
No. I haven't done anything.
Delta Hayward Tower, Roger, hold short, runway 28 left, landing traffic.
But now, I get closer. Haven't touched it.
Bonanza 30 Sierra.
My wings level. Slowly we'll work in the power. Off to idle. Going level. Alright, you see how I'm level right here. I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm looking to the end. As you start to feel it, I'm holding it. I'm holding it. That?
Wow, that's a lot of control on them.
Well, I'm just trying to keep it on the center line. But what I'm saying is, basically what I'm doing with the pitch is not very much though, right?
Huh?
It's the same thing. I'm just kind of leveling off here, and I'm just holding it level. See, I can hold it wherever I want on the runway. I'm just kind of hanging it.
Clear for takeoff, left downwind departure approved.
All right, your controls?
Okay, thank you, sir. Clear takeoff, runway 28.
I want you to get that flare going. It's kind of skittish a little bit, but put your hand on there. Sorry. I want you to feel that pitch. So I didn't pitch it all the way up to flare right away, did I?
Oh.
As I'm sitting at level, I'm waiting for it to kind of slow down a little bit.
Okay.
If you go right to pitch, you're going to fly away.
Okay, let me try. Don't pull too early then.
Yeah, just level. Just keep it at the same altitude above the runway. The lower the better. I would say my landing kind of sucked. It wasn't that, but again, my whole point is to hold. I was trying to hold the nose off so you could see the stages.
But you got it. You got it.
Cessna 07 November, number 2, Paul Cessna, mile final, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Number 228 left, clear for the option for 07 over.
Okay.
It is a 30 Sierra, turn right, taxiway,
you're ready now.
ground point 4.
Oh, you're good. Full power. 1700, whatever. Well, that's time.
Traffic.
I'm gonna bring my first hand.
Yep. Yeah, power back. So sometimes you don't even bring the power back to your spot. 1700, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Start your turn. You're still sitting at like 1800.
Diablo?
There you go. Look back at your runway. Now don't turn right away. Look what's a good timing. Timing. Now. Last one. We'll hold the nose up a little bit. I'll go for there you go. It's close enough.
Hayward Tower,
Go full flaps.
172 Charlie Alpha, 7 miles northeast with Echo for landing, 28.
Once
right. Cessna 172 Charlie Alpha, Hayward Tower, enter right base, runway 28 right, report Cal State.
Nose up.
Charlie Alpha will,
nope, pitch the nose up. You're a little fast. Don't need any power. You need
28 right, thank you.
just pitch the nose up to slow down a little bit. There you go. I'll help you here. Give you a little trim to help you out. Now, gently start walking it back. Walking the power back to idle. All the way. Hold level, hold level, hold level, hold level. You're not really holding level. We're descending. You're going to hit the nose gear first. Now, flare, flare. Up, don't. You're still in the descent. You were staring right here at the runway. I know you were, because you hit it. Go. Everyone always does that when they're looking at the...
64 Quebec, runway 28 left.
You got to look at the trees. Don't look at the stripe right in front of you. Do you ever drive your car looking over the hood?
No, I don't.
You look at the distance. You had a good descent. You had a great descent rate, and you had a good pitch attitude. Everything was perfect. Except you got to transition to the end.
Okay.
When you pull that power back, it's almost like force yourself. Look at the trees. I had one guy put a post-it up here. It said trees. Just so he'd do it. Once you have the power back, you're committed. You look to the end.
I think the problem with that one is I was thinking about something else and I forgot about the look down the runway. I was thinking about the pitch.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that one I was like, bring it to level. You kept coming down.
Okay.
Cessna 07 November, number 2, Paul Cessna head and left downwind, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Number 228 left, clear for the option, 07 over.
Because again, when you level up, why are you leveling off for a second? Like you're coming down, you're trying to slow down. When you have the pitch keep coming down, you never really slow down. So this is, people think in an airplane the brakes are the throttle. The brakes is this.
I see. see.
The pitch is controls my speed. Here's your guy you're following soon.
I see him.
Hayward Tower 2 Charlie Alpha reporting at Cal State Hayward.
2 Charlie Alpha, roger, traffic 2 aircraft left downwind south pattern, runway 28 right, clear to land.
2 Charlie Alpha, clear to land, runway 28 right.
I'm gonna initiate my turn. Don't go up. My descent. Hello there.
Cessna 07 November, traffic ahead and to your right inbound over Cal State for the parallel runway Cessna 1300.
Oh,
We're looking for traffic 07 November.
2 Charlie Alpha, traffic ahead, left base for the parallel.
No, your nose.
Traffic.
Speed. You let the nose drum. Look too much. Whoop. Cutting the corner a little hard here.
okay.
Full flaps. You want to be rolling on final. You're cutting it in because you're making too much steep of a bank on final.
Okay.
Base to final turn. That should be your shallowest bank is the base to final turn. The reason being we're low to the ground, we're slow. We don't want to be jamming tons of bank in there. There you go. This looks nice. Now I'm comfortable.
Okay.
If you can keep this descent rate down to the runway, you're
Good.
gold.
Okay.
Just remember, on the transition, I said I'll call it. You'll say transition. You're going to level as you're pulling the power back at the same time.
Okay.
Make it easy.
Pull and reduce the power at the same time. And looking way out.
Way at the trees. When I say transition, you just look at the trees. 3, 2, 1, transition. Power comes idle.
Too much?
Power comes idle. Pull the nose up, pull it level. Gentle. Gentle. Look at the trees. Alright, not bad. Touching down, flaps are up. Pocket flaps. Right rudder. Rotate.
Rotate.
64 Quebec, runway 28 left.
Oh, again, when you're pulling the power, where'd the nose go? So you gotta just relax it a little bit. Don't let it come down like an elephant. We're not pitching like a lawn dart.
6359 Delta Hayward Tower, roger, wind 270 at 9, altimeter 3008.
Remember, we want to land on the back feet first, not the front feet.
Get straight in for the right runway, we'll report 3 out.
Traffic.
500 Delta.
Traffic.
R2100.
2 Charlie Alpha, contact ground, point 4.
2 Charlie Alpha, contact ground, point 4. Thank you, guys.
November 07 November, number 2, Paul Cessna, short final, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
228 left, clear for the option, traffic in sight for 07 November.
Alright, beam the numbers, number 1 now.
Okay, so let me bring it back to 1,700.
Locked in.
First and degree.
Gentle descent. You don't want to let the nose drop too fast, otherwise you're just never going to slow down.
Okay.
November 64 Quebec, turn right taxiway Bravo, cross runway 28 right of Bravo, contact ground, point 4.
Crossing 28 right of Bravo, 64 Quebec.
That's 20. That's 20.
Next 20?
Yep. Reduce the power, 1500. A little short. Keep the turn going. I shouldn't have given you a value. I forgot you're an engineer. I give you a value, you're going to hold that value perfectly. It's approximately.
Okay.
Full
The
flaps.
rest?
Yeah. Keep going.
The right rudder?
Oh, bad. Good. Keep going. This looks good. You don't even have to change your pitch very much. Except nose up a little bit, just a tiny bit to curb your descent rate. Start walking the power. Hold it, hold it, hold it level. Chill it for a second. Now look to the end. Hold it higher. Oh, you still have some power in, that's why. There's the nose. Alright, but you see, the reason that was going to be perfect, you didn't bring the power all the way. Full power?
Okay.
You had it perfectly. Did you feel it though?
I can feel a little bit.
Yeah. Start rotating. I can tell you know where the pitch needs to be, where you're when you're in that position. Where everyone struggles is that transition, because you transition, the power needs to come all the way off because you're not going to slow down. And then you wait for it, you wait for it, you wait for it, you're pausing, and it feels like it takes forever. Eventually, but you know, eventually you'll just get it. You'll just go, oh, okay. You actually, you know, sometimes it feels like you don't have a lot of time, like you're doing all this stuff, and sure, eventually it'll slow down for you. It's like, oh, okay.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Because for me, it's different for me than it is for you. For me, it's like happening in slow motion.
I agree, yeah.
Clear for the option.
2 left, clear for the option, 07 over.
Cessna 07 November, traffic 2 miles southeast of the field, inbound to Oakland on the approach, Boeing 737, altitude 2,100.
Our traffic insight, 07 November, thanks.
Cessna 59 Delta, traffic midfield left downwind, south pattern Cessna, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Hey, clear to land, 28 right, and we're looking for that left downwind traffic, 500 Delta.
Alright, beam the numbers.
Cessna 07 November, additional traffic, 2.5 mile final for the Palo runway to Cessna, altitude indicates 1,000.
Roger, looking for traffic 07 over.
We number 1?
Oh, you're number 1 on 28 left, and gentle. We like gentle, you got passengers in the back, you know what I mean? You're going to scare the shit out of them. Imagine an old lady in the back seat who's trying to pour some champagne. As some of my rich clients say, oh, like, you know my wife. Lost 20. Let's go full flaps, you're going to need it. Turning a little early. Yeah, just a little bit. Go and give yourself just a hair more time. Turn.
Traffic for the Palo runways ahead to your left.
This one you don't want to overshoot. There's traffic right next to us.
Thank you, sir. We're looking for that traffic.
In this case, you might have to increase your bank so you don't overshoot.
There you go.
There you go. Good.
70, that's a good
looks fine.
descent. Okay.
You got it, man. Just remember to get
put
the
it
power.
all together.
Yep. It's all pieces.
Slowly, the power.
Yep. Slowly, 3, 2, 1, transition. Trees. Look at the trees. Pull the power to idle. Trees. Trees. Trees.
Descending.
Trees. Oh, yeah, that was a lot. you did the freak out pull. The oh shit. Our flaps are up. Let's go.
It felt like it was going down faster. So.
No, you had it perfectly. And then
man.
you were descending, and you made the classic, you know, the split decision.
I felt like it was going faster.
Yeah.
Descending.
Again, you can slow your descent rate.
Traffic.
Pull the nose up.
Okay.
Slowly bringing the nose up. Yeah.
Okay. Don't
No
make
jerking.
any jerking.
Yeah, we're not German here.
Okay. No jerking.
No jerking.
Okay.
I have this German client.
Turn right, taxi.
She used to be like, Scheiße! I'm like, whoa! Not jerky. It's almost, once you get it trimmed out, you should have some trim. That's why I always trim the nose up just ever so slightly. Not necessarily like negative, but almost like neutral. And that way, it almost lands itself. You don't really need to do much pulling. If you're having to muscle around, you're not doing something right.
When I'm approached, I can neutral.
Left clear for the option.
2 left, clear for the option, 07 November.
Okay. So this is trimmed correctly, right?
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, pilots are lazy. We don't want to work hard. We want to trim it out. We want to get ourselves together. You've been turning, I would say, a tad early.
Okay, so I'm going to wait a little bit more.
Do your power reduction now. Do your power reduction.
Hayward 2823, take
Hold the nose up as you're pulling the power. You want to slow down. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Power to 17. Flaps 10. Pause.
Hayward Tower, second.
Going a little far, too.
23 Tango Hotel.
Just relax for a second. Let those flaps come in.
2823
Now
Tango.
turn.
Roger, make straight on runway 28 right, clear.
Take a deep breath. Imagine a little old lady in the back seat pouring a glass of champagne. She doesn't want to be thrown around. Hola, Matiablo.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, flaps 20. See, look, you're at 75. Looks good. Not yet.
Not yet?
No. Now, gentle turn. We don't need to be making a harsh turn. You got people in the back. Paying customers. Actually, you're more like the paying. You're paying them. There you go. Nice. See how nice that is?
Nice.
Breathe. Yeah. Flaps full.
Oh, yeah, on the right flight slope, too.
Yeah. You're smidge high, so maybe take a smidge of power off. Take about a couple hundred RPM to keep that pitch coming down for the runway. Look at your pitch rate. There you go. Keep it on the center line. Breathe. A little high, but it's okay. You can fix it. Pull a little power off. Good. So you can adjust anything here. Relax. Oh, no, don't let it drop so fast. Okay. Slow your descent, right? Now, gentle. Pull some power back. You're level. Pull the power back. Keep it level. Hold it up. Right rudder. Gentle. Gentle. Right rudder. Hold it. Hold it higher. Look at the pitch attitude. That's where we want it. Hold it right there. Hold.
Oh!
There you go, dude. Flaps are up. Right rudder. Now we gotta control your feet because you're making the. I call it the.
Happy feet.
The happy feet. You're like whoa, whoa. That's because you're not using enough trim.
I was trying to line up the.
You know why you know why the airplane is yawing to the left? Because you're pulling back. You're using your left foot as leverage. As you pull back.
Oh, I see. Traffic.
So that means to me that you're not. You need some more aft trim, so you're not pulling so hard.
Okay.
It should be very simple to pull back when you're trim. Some people even roll trim in as they're flaring. That's a technique. I don't like it, but you can do it.
If I trim it, that means I'm pushing forward until.
Oh, you're in the flare.
Yeah. Oh, when the flare, then I'm trimming.
You can do that.
Okay, let me.
Don't. I mean, I shouldn't really. It's kind of a bad habit, but. Definitely helps. I like to go in full flaps and then adding some trim. And if I have to push down a little bit, then I need to reduce my power. That means I don't have too much power in.
Cessna 07 November, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
28 left, clear for the option, 07 over.
What are you doing in time?
What's that?
What are you doing in time?
We're good. We're going to head back here. This is the last one here.
Okay. Somebody behind us has to play.
At 6?
I think they have it at 6:30, so we have a breathing room.
Alright, that's good. I'll call for fuel for them. We'll be fine. Alright, beam the numbers.
Okay, bring it. Really amazed how much these planes are being used.
Yeah, that's a lot. Now breathe. Now watch yourself. When you bring the flaps in, you sometimes bring it to 20. Breathe. Let it slow down a little bit.
Slow down. Okay.
Now turn. Some trim there. Hold the nose up a little bit. Trim the nose up a little bit. I see your veins popping out.
Hotel, turn right, taxiway, Echo, contact ground point 4.
Trim a little bit more nose up. Yeah, just a little bit. Not enough where you have to like push it forward, but enough where it's comfortable. There you go. Roll out.
Roll out.
Flaps 20. Flaps 20. Turn. I'll go a little tiny bit low, but not too bad. May have to add some power, but not a lot. Maybe like 100 RPM at most. Yeah, think small.
And dump the rest?
Yeah, wait a little bit. Right? So we're kind of low, right?
You
dump all those flaps there, now it's going to make us descend right even faster. I go full flaps.
Number 392 Mike Alpha. Hayward Tower, Roger.
We still might slow down some power, but just keep an eye on it.
Number 392 Mike Alpha. Roger, continue for runway 28 left and expect landing clearance in 3 miles.
Alright, we'll expect clearance 3 miles.
Yeah, if it starts floating up, start pulling power.
There we go.
There you go, you're looking fine. I would say you're a little bit shallow. There you go, that's fine. Watch those numbers. Relax, breathe. Wings level. There, you can start your power reduction now, slowly. Now it's gonna want to dump the nose. Don't let it dump. Slow, don't pull too hard. See how it floats away. There, right rudder. Good. Start pulling. Oh, you're a little high. You're a little high here. See, you're pulling the nose up. Power, power, power. Give it a little power. So you're kind of sitting. Okay, go around. Full power. Yeah, we're getting slow. See, that's what happens when you level. Look out right now. This is where you're pulling the power back. Look how high we are on our air altimeter.
Okay.
You're at 50 feet. You pull the power back here, we're going to become slamming down fast.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. Oh, watch your pitch. Yeah.
Wow.
I think you got some trip there. Flaps up.
There we go.
What's
going on?
You're trimming all over the place.
There we go.
Pitch that nose up.
Starting like
Good,
Alpha,
90 knots.
left, clear to left.
Pitch for 74.
Left, clear line, like Alpha.
You want to climb. We can't leave here on that one.
Yeah, that was awful. We gotta do one more.
Again, if you do start floating away, do a go around. Get out of there. Don't sit there and try to salvage a landing. That's the worst thing you can do. A wise man once told me.
November, number 2, follow Diamond Star, 3 mile final, 1,000 indicated when airport port traffic sight.
Roger, number 228 left, clear for the option, 07, remember, looking for traffic.
A wise man once told me, think of every landing as a go around. And if everything looks good, then you make the landing. Every approach is a go around.
Dude, after we put in the power, I thought we had a good chance to put
that's not teaching you, that's teaching you bad habits.
Okay, I agree. Don't want to do bad habits.
I don't want you to try to salvage landings. I'd rather you just put the power to it and get out of Dodge.
Okay.
Traffic.
Traffic in sight for 07 November.
November 07 November, Roger, traffic to follow the full stop, number 2, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Number 228 left, clear for the option, 07 over.
That's a
Diamond. The Diamond. He's doing about the same speed that you on final. And he's doing a full stop.
Oh, we probably give him a little bit more.
Just a little bit more room, otherwise we might have to do a go around again. You don't want to do that. Alright, you're probably good now.
Okay, bring it down.
You're 3 miles away from the airport. Do you want to pull the power
do that, yeah.
Just turn. Just keep your power like 2100. Turn to your point. Turn to Mount Diablo over there. What I tend to try to do is every airport you go to, you can come up with spots.
Yeah. Actually, I started doing that. You mentioned that. I started looking for points.
Yeah, it's really easy to do. Or I'll give you some techniques. Hold your altitude. You're way far. We need to turn. You don't want to overshoot here because there's 2 runways. See what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hold the nose up. Don't descend. We're still pretty far out here. You want to slow down. So hold the nose up. If you start descending, you're not going to slow down. Here's the trim. I see your veins popping out.
Turn right taxiway Echo, cross
now go
right
flaps
at Echo, cut a ground point 4.
Right at Echo, cross street right, and then ground point 4 to Lake Alpha.
Call it 1500. Hold the nose up. Hold the nose up higher. So you're not even on level. Hold level. Oh shit. Sorry, bird. Yeah, full flaps. Keep your pitching for that spot. Pitch for the spot. See, it's pushing you up. Don't let it do that. There you go. You're coming down, rocking to the center line, just a little bit. Back. Alright, Jenna, keep coming back. A little too much there. A little bit right rudder. Now gently start walking the power. Level the wings. Good. Look at the end. There you go.
I like that!
You see the stall horn went off right before you touched? It's a terrible approach for good touchdown.
I like that one.
Rotate. That was good. Right. I'm trying to get you that pitch and that feeling. Are you getting more of the feel?
I get a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It'll get better. It'll get bolder. You'll start to feel like, holy shit! I feel like I'm dropping. You're like, I just feel it.
Hey, we're Tower 07, number, like left downwind departure policy.
07 November, roger, left downwind departure approved. Maintain outer below 1000, tail beam the departure, correction, tail beam the approach at numbers.
Roger, below 1000, tail beam the 28 number 07 normal.
And you can go ahead and head right for Coyote Hills and climb to like 800 feet for now. Again, we're staying low because of the overflying traffic into Oakland. That's why this pattern is so low. He wants us to kind of bug out low too.
Okay.
Because of wake turbulence, and as you saw, that guy's at like 1,500 feet. So the closer you go to 1,000 feet, the closer you are to the Southwest 737s.
You're retired, helicopter Eagle 7, joining you from Oakland, landing with...
I don't know what it is, but 737s produce so much wake turbulence. I've flown through a lot of wake turbulence.
Traffic for taxiway Zulu.
And 737s, for some reason, just produce them more than like a 747.
Field left traffic for Zulu, clear to land.
I mean, I'm sure it's scientifically not, but it feels like that.
I definitely want to stay away from those guys. Okay.
You can bring the power 2400. Cruising. Time is money.
That's true. Okay.
No, good job, but you see where I'm getting at with the power off stalls? I'm trying to get you basically to a three-part process. You're coming down the landing, you have your pitch edge, everything's set up, then you go to the transition, which is kind of going to level pitch, pulling the power back, and flaring.
Okay. Yeah, huge sensations today.
No, you made some good landings.
Yeah.
You got the pitch there, now it's just getting the timing. The timing of pull the power back, or not pulling enough power back, or pulling it too slow, or sometimes you'll pull it too fast. It has to be a very coordinated effort together. That's why I like to do a lot of the power off stalls right before I do it, because it just gets you kind of in the mode of pulling. Because if you don't,
November frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency approved. Good day, sir. Thanks for help. 07 November out.
Good day.
Tower, good afternoon. It's better back helicopter.
you can hold 1,000 feet.
Okay. We're going to go climb up to 1,000 feet.
It's 100 feet more.
And helicopter reachment calling Hayward Tower, verify was it reachment 41, correction, Lifeguard 41?
Negative, sir. It was Stanford 1, and we're 10 miles to the north, 2,000 feet in the descent. I'd like to cross or make the transition to and runway 31. Way back, hold short instructions and runway assignment. Advise ground control, departure request. Advise on this contact.
We go at the middle of the span here.
You got it. You see the train bridge? The little train trestle?
Okay.
Head right forward and lines you up for a perfect 45.
004 Zulu, wind 33011, 10
Yeah, so... never mind. I'll let you go.
Temperature 2.13, altimeter 3007. GPS approach news, landing and departing runway 31. Hazard weather information available on high watch, flight surface frequencies. Caution for bird activities on in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for depression at the departure and runway 31. Way back, hold short instructions and runway assignment. Advise ground control, departure request. Advise on this contact, you have hotel.
Hotel.
Alright, cool. What I was saying was,
Entry 07 Zulu.
shit, I was going to say. The points. So, what you got to get good at is when you're on a downwind, you can kind of tell that you're at a nice little parallel downwind. Look for something out there. At 10, a mountain, usually farther the better, not too close. And then when you're about to turn base, look at your right wing. Look what's on the wingtip.
Okay.
What do you see? Then turn to that. That's how you can pick some good points.
And I'm going to be going away from that target, though.
But when you're on the downwind, you're going to be on the base, right? So you find something on your wingtip, that's what you're going to turn base to.
Okay.
By the time you turn, you might be a little bit angled, but what is that correcting for?
Correcting for the wind.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I got this shit down to a science.
I know you do. Okay, so what was the code again?
Hotel.
Oh, it's a hotel. So should we call it?
Yeah, tell them you're over KGO.
We are 2407 November.
Yep, over KGO.
Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 2407 November, right over KGO, full stop, we have hotel.
The 2407 November, Palo Alto Tower, order, make right traffic.
Make traffic, runway 3107 November.
That's really funky. If you look on top of the train trestle, look at the gatekeeper's house. There's a house on top.
Yeah!
I've always wanted to go up there and see what it was like. It's like a normal size, like 900 square foot house on top of a bridge. Isn't that wild?
Is there really somebody there?
I think there used to be.
Yeah.
This train bridge burned down. You see we're missing part of it?
Oh, okay. Oh!
Yeah. It burned down many years ago. But yeah, he used to open and close the train trestle. So I'm guessing you live there. But what a wild job, huh? Just like sitting on top of a bridge somewhere.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to aim for the left of that big hangar right there.
Okay.
I'm going to make us closer.
The hangar 1, you mean? The scaffolding?
Yeah, the one that's scaffolding.
Look how far away we are. I'd get a little bit closer on the down one before I did that.
Okay.
And I'd hold 800 feet for a pound and altitude. That's what happens when you do all this stuff at Hayward. Everyone's just going down 650 feet, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta go a little higher now. That's the one negative benefit of Hayward, is it does get people flying really low.
Hey.
This is 07 November, number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 311, 07 November.
What's your Charlie? There you go, roll out. Look over here. Looks good.
Yes. It's slowing down?
Yep. You're being the numbers, you're number 1, right?
Number 1. And 10 degrees.
Eat.
I'm gonna slowly turn here.
Alright. Just a tad, so I'll help you slow down a little bit. Hoover Tower is actually the best. See the tower out there?
Yeah.
That's the best part. A little bit to the right, a little more to the right. There you go.
But yeah?
Yeah. A tad bit low, but there's something
Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 1085 Mike, Sonoma grade with hotel for landing.
This 1085 Mike, Palo Alto Tower, below 1,500, right base is approved if you like. Verify information, hotel.
85 Mike has hotel, right base below 1500, thanks.
Pacific Victor Tango traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 2,600 to Cessna, descending for the right base.
all flaps.
Negative contact, Pacific Tango.
Oh, so we're going to hold the power up a little bit longer.
Stanford 1 is 10 miles to the north, 1,400 feet from Stanford with information hotel.
Kodak helicopter Stanford 1, Palo Alto Tower transition approved, Palo Alto altimeter 3007, landing at Stanford via your own risk.
3007, that's understood, I'll call you landing assured.
A little bit to the right, just a tiny bit, wing, then back to level. There you go.
And where's the traffic for Pacific Tango? Pacific Tango is here, 12 o'clock now in 4 miles opposite direction, 2,500. And
hold the settle on. And a little bit of left rudder as you're holding the right wing down.
Would you advise change in heading or
transition? Look to the end. Power
Pacific Tango, current heading approved, sir. Start your climb to 3,000.
Not bad. A little again. If you hold it in the air a little bit longer, you'll hear the stall horn and it'll touch down like a baby's ass. All right, hold that nose all the way back. Smooth as a baby's behind. There you go. All right, good job. I think you were better than myself.
Park via right turn on Kilo, monitor ground, good day.
Right turn Kilo, monitor.
Turn Kilo, monitor ground.
Skycatcher 07 Zulu, runway 31, clear for
All right, keep taxiing. I'll get your cleanup for you.
Sky 7 Victor Tango traffic.